Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jonathan with Wonton Tech here, and I wanted to do an unboxing video for the Guild Series mouse, keyboard, and mouse pad bundle that GameStop is advertising for their Black Friday sale. So I just kind of wanted to start with an unboxing, and the deal was pretty sweet. I was looking for a review online, and I actually couldn't find one myself, so I thought, why not go ahead and make one? So the packaging looks really nice, as you can see on the front. The mouse and keyboard. The mouse is, I believe it has multiple buttons that you can map. The keyboard is mechanical, and the mouse pad is exactly 11.8 by 35.4 inches large. So let's get this baby open. All right, so I think we got all our little tape pieces off. The packaging looks really good, and we have our little cover here so that you can test out the keyboard, maybe in stores. You can pick it up on the shelves. And so this is the casing that it originally comes in. The keyboard already feels kind of heavy. All right, that's what we have. The wire is braided, so it seems pretty sturdy. It seems pretty like it'll hold up very nicely. We'll just put the mouse aside. This is the keyboard. So it's full RGB. It's supposed to light up different colors. Yeah, it sounds really good. It feels very, very good quality, actually. If you look at the font of the keyboard, you can see that B key. And even some of the numbers, the font it's a very interesting font. So yeah, it's a nice font, a nice feel. I'll plug it up in a minute so that we can see all the lights. But that's the keyboard. Within that same packaging here, we have the mouse. And I'm just gonna get that guy out of there. While the keyboard quality does feel great, it feels very sturdy, it feels very quality. The mouse actually kind of gives me a very smooth but plasticky feel, but I suppose it's something I can get used to. I am using the Death Adder version 2 right now, and that feels amazing, so I may be a little spoiled, but yeah, this is the mouse. As you can see, you have the numbers 1 through 9 on the side, and yes, you have some mouse keys that you can map. The scroll wheel, as you can kind of already see right there, has the light, so I'm pretty sure that's going to light up all sorts of RGB. And we have our plus and minus buttons here. Pretty sure we can change the DPI. The keyboard feels amazing. The mouse, the quality, like I said, feels a little cheap, but I think it's something I can get used to. And we'll plug it up here in a second so we can see all the lights. All right, so in the packaging, we actually have one more thing. We have, this looks like, okay, it has like an attachment for the mouse, so just in case you don't want the numbers here, you can actually replace them with the 2 side buttons here, or on the right side if you don't like the little arc that it has right here. You can replace it with this part here, so that's really nifty. Really nifty addition. And finally, we have here is the mouse pad, and it already feels pretty heavy. It feels pretty sturdy and durable. Let's see how big it is. Wow, that is pretty long for a mouse pad. So my little tabletop here, looks like it fits all the way across the table. You guys didn't see that? Okay, I tried to pick it up by the key, and I guess it didn't like that. But yeah, the mouse pad is pretty long. We'll set it here. And yeah, so it's gonna completely allow your keyboard to fit there, and the mouse actually it feels really nice on the mouse pad. So let me get a laptop here so that you guys can see the RGB and everything. This is a review of the Guild Edition version of the PC bundle. GameStop is selling this right now for $50. It's originally $100, so you're getting 50% off on that. And if you're looking to pick up the Sniper Edition, GameStop is selling that one for $40, originally $80. So that one is also 50% off. The difference between the Guild and the Sniper Edition, the mouse does look a little bit different. I'll have just some pictures on the screen from the GameStop website. And the keyboard does not have the number pad. So you're missing out on the number pad. You're missing out. Really, I think that's all that's different. It's the number pad, and the mouse it looks different. I don't know how it feels yet. I didn't buy that when I bought the Guild Edition. But this sale actually ends tomorrow, guys. So I know I'm kind of late with the review. I apologize if you're just now seeing it. You may have already missed the deal, but I would recommend just going ahead and picking it up anyway. Like this is actually a really good deal for even $100. Like I think I would still pay full price for this. But if you happen to catch this review, okay, guys. So here we are. Just a demo, and you can kind of see from a bird's eye view what the RGB looks like. We got the RGB on the sides and the RGB on the top of the mouse. Here we got our DPI buttons. You can raise the DPI, and what's really neat is that it'll give you a color indicator when that DPI is raised. As you can see, we're at the max DPI because the color is not changing, but if we go back down using that minus button there, turns purple, turns blue, turns red, green, yellow. And there, we're at the slowest DPI here, and I think that's pretty neat. And like I said, we got our programmable buttons on the side here for you MMO players. I think even the packaging describes that it's geared more so for the MMO players. So I'm sure you WoW players, you know, you League players, you guys love that. I kind of like my DPI a little high. I think I'll leave it on the purple setting because that's, oh, wow, that's really fast. We'll leave a little bit lower than that. Okay, so yeah, I think blue is around the mid-range DPI that you'll get. As you can see here, the keyboard, it's just kind of pulsating. What I have it set to now, if you use the function key and the insert key, you can kind of see right here it has the effect option there. So we press function and then we press effect. As you can see, it kind of gave us that light indication that we're in the, I believe it's the editing mode. And so we press that again, function. Oh, okay, so yeah, in this mode, it looks like once we press a key, it kind of just illuminates the whole keyboard with the different colors. So that's pretty nice. I actually really like that. If we go up function insert again, the lights are kind of dancing around. So it looks like function and effect, you can just kind of cycle through the 14 different presets. This looks like just a random light appearing on each of the keys. We'll go to the next one. It looks like kind of the same thing, but a still version of it. Go to the next one, and as you can see, it kind of looks like it's yeah, it's just going from almost in a grid from left to right like a snake. Go to the next one, and it's just kind of RGB in a pulsating fashion. Go to the next one. I think this is the one. Okay, yeah, this is actually the one I prefer on my Razer keyboard, where once you type, you get a letter, that letter will illuminate. So, you know, if you fat fingered something, you're typing in your password, I think it's pretty handy if you can look and see which key you accidentally fat fingered. This one kind of has the wave effect. I like that. On to the next. This one looks like it's spreading out. On to the next. Okay, and so that one looks like it's one solid color right now. Okay, and yeah, honestly, I think we've cycled through all of them. I'll just kind of cycle through them a little bit more just so you guys can see. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we've seen that one. So that's what happens when you press the function insert key. If we press function and delete, it'll actually give you some solid key settings. So it looks like we're on solid red right now. Function delete, solid yellow. So every key we tap, it's going to give us that yellow. And so it's a very, very diverse set of options that you have here. It looks like green, pink. Okay, that's actually green. So I guess the color before was in between yellow and green. Function delete. So we're cycling through 9 different colors here. And that's pretty neat. It's purple. And then I believe the last color looked like it was, yeah, just all the colors. So yeah, you have plenty of options here. If we press the function key and PB. So, okay, and so yeah, what that does is it completely illuminates the whole keyboard and it stays lit. We press the function key and the up arrow. We'll get an increase in brightness, and as you can kind of see, it gives us a light indication over here. Here we have our Windows lock button, our scroll lock, our caps lock, our num lock, just lights that will correspond with what exactly you're doing. All right, and apparently with the function key and the arrow keys, you can increase and decrease the LED speed. So as you can see here, the lights are going. I'm making it a little bit slower by using function and then the left arrow key. So the lights are kind of going slower. Let's see if we can kind of go as slow as possible. So, okay, it didn't really seem to go slower there. Did I miss? Okay, so let's go back to the right and see how fast we're going. That's really fast. Nice. So, yeah, those are all your keyboard shortcuts. There's even a custom light setting. So, and you can use the function key to actually set custom light and color settings using the function in the function in the 1 key. And you can start recording. And then up here, I think it's pretty neat. We have our multimedia keys. So this is a keyboard key. We have a calculator key. So if we do function, press that, it'll bring up Windows Explorer, which is pretty neat. We do function, press that, and we'll bring up our calculator. Yeah, you have our search button, multimedia player. I'm actually interested to see what happens with that. Okay, so that's just going to bring up the Windows installed. If you're using Windows, the Windows installed multimedia player, which is pretty neat. And then, of course, we have our track buttons, previous track, next track, play, stop. We have a mute button, which is pretty neat, volume up, volume down. And yeah, I mean, that would be pretty much everything you need. And like I said, I have the instructions here that I've been reading off of. I'll just put this here so that you guys can see the instructions, and then on the back, it allows you so many customizable options for the mouse. So yeah, that's pretty much the review. Like I said, the quality actually feels really nice. I'm just typing my name right now, and let me see, we're still recording audio. Yeah, so it's really nice. The keyboard actually feels very, very high quality. I think I'm going to cycle through some of these effects to see what we like. And the keyboard kind of indicates what you can do. So this turns the brightness up, obviously. That's going to give us a little bit faster speed. As you can see how fast it's going. Okay, so it's a cycle. I'm trying to show you guys the fastest and the slowest. Looks like that might be the fastest. That's the fastest. Okay, but yeah, as we cycle through this, you'll kind of see that it's going faster and slower. Can't decide on which effect I like the most, but I think that's really, really dope. Now you press all the different keys, it gives you different lights. And so another cool thing about the mouse here is that if you hold down the 9 key here on the number pad and you press the scroll button, you can cycle through the different RGB here. That turns it off completely. Pretty sure that's the first one. It's just pulsating that rainbow color, solid orange, solid red, flickering colors. So I guess there's no solid blue. Okay, well, yeah, you have a whole lot of options here that you can cycle through. So I saw a lot of people on the reviews on GameStop saying that they got their mouse stuck on a certain color, but you can get that unstuck if you just hold 9 and then press the scroll button, like the actual mouse click button there, and that'll allow you to cycle through those. This part of the mouse, this little area here, doesn't feel as premium, but I really, man, it actually feels really good on the mouse pad. DPI settings are actually very operational. Obviously the programmable buttons are nice. Our RGB on the bottom here, and then our scroll wheel has the grip on it, which should make it pretty easy to scroll up and down. Our middle click button. And yeah, it's a nice mouse. The weight of the mouse, it doesn't have any additional, I don't think any additional areas where you can add weight, or at least I didn't see any in the instruction manual. But like I said, these are actually interchangeable. These on the sides here. So if you don't like this big hump for your pinky to rest here, or your ring finger to rest here, you can remove that and just make it a little more flat on the side. So that's the review, guys. This is the Guild edition of the mouse, keyboard, and mouse pad bundle. If you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment on the YouTube video and I will answer them. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers right now, but just kind of starting off fresh with this review. I hope you guys like it. I would recommend this, going to get it. I believe the sale ends actually pretty soon, but if you don't catch the sale, I think it's still a good quality keyboard for you to pick up. So thanks. You guys have a great day.